Hey guys, Stoser here. Hey y'all, sorry, I didn't mean to say guys. Okay, hey. So I'm here to explain to you your project. I know that we have been talking about it since the start of the week, but I want, and the other teachers want, y'all to understand exactly what is expected of you and exactly what you're going to be turning in, because we want there to be zero question about that. We want to make sure y'all do what you're supposed to do because y'all are amazing, and we want to make sure that everything's appropriate and gets done how we expect it to. So that being said, here's a little video to talk about your project. Okay, the first thing I'm going to address is what are you doing? Okay, so ultimately what you're doing is you're finding appropriate resources, okay, and you're linking them together. So you're going to take resources and pull them together to create a question about your topic that you have been assigned, okay? After that, you are then going to respond to another classmate's question that they create. Okay, so ultimately you may be starting to hear that there's going to be two separate things that you're going to be doing, which is true. You're going to have two different tasks. Okay, which leads me to my next beautiful slide. You are responsible for two tasks. The what? What are the tasks? So task one is by the end of this week, so Friday, you're going to gain an understanding based off of, or you have gained an understanding based off of our teaching over Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, to gather a variety of perspectives and then in a small group, create a document-based question about your topic. Okay, so you will be working in a group, and I'll talk about that a little bit. So you personally are turning in 7 resources with a justification for each resource and a DBQ, okay? A document-based question from 7 appropriate resources. Task 2, you're then going to respond to one of your classmates' generated DBQ question, okay? So I'm gonna talk a little bit about how that's going to look, but let's split them up. So let me talk about task 1 first, okay? Task 1, you're gonna be placed into a group with your classmates that have chosen the same or similar. Logistically, we may have to kind of shuffle around topics a little bit, but we'll explain why we do that when we put you in when you're in your groups. Okay. And you're going to work within that group to find your 7 resources and start to develop justifications for those resources. Okay. So if you take a gander, you're going to be responsible for filling this form out, because this is what your teachers are going to use to conference with you about whether your resource is appropriate or not. Okay. So things that we're looking for each resource is that it explains perspective and how it adds to the topic, explains reliability, so is it a credible source, et cetera, and how does this resource alter your understanding of the topic, okay? We will give you a starting resource springboard, so we'll share with you one resource for your topic that your group can use, okay? But here's the kicker. In your group, you're only allowed to share 3 resources, okay? But you need 7, which means you can use your group for 3, but you're ultimately going to be responsible for 4 of your own. But this is why it's great to be working in a group, because somebody may, find their 7, and then they're going to help you find the rest of yours, okay? And that's what we're promoting, is group work and teamwork in finding your 7 resources. So what am I turning in? You're like, okay, great. You keep saying DBQ, you keep saying justification, you keep saying 7 resources. So what actually am I turning in? What are you expected to turn in? You'll be finding 7 resources. 3 of these resources, like I stated, can be shared. The rest must be on your own. However, like I said, you'll be working with your group and you can help each other to find the other 4. So what you're turning in are your 7 resources with a paragraph justification for why you picked that resource. Okay, so it's going to look something like this. Resource, paragraph justification of why I picked it. Resource, paragraph justification as why I picked it, etc., etc. Ooh, is there lightning happening behind me? There is. It's so cool. You guys are going to be able to see it here in a second. Sorry. So that's what you're turning in. That's your resources. So resource, paragraph justification. Resource, paragraph justification. In addition to your 7 resources, you are also writing a document-based question. Okay? So at the end of all of your resources, DBQ question. Okay? So that's going to be due the Friday at the end of camp at 11:59 p.m. Okay, that's task 1. Task 2, super simple to explain. You're going to be assigned a DBQ, and you have to respond to that question with a thesis statement and an intro paragraph. Do you guys see that lightning? Isn't that so cool? Okay, sorry. This is like so cool that I'm capturing this. Anyways, so task 2, again, super simple. Thesis statement, intro paragraph. So the timing is going to look like this. You turn your DBQ in on Friday at 11:59. Teachers are going to grade them. The following Monday at 9 a.m., we will send you an email saying, here you go. This is the DBQ you're responding to. Okay, so you'll get that email at 9 a.m. Monday morning. You will have 5 days to respond to that DBQ with a thesis and an intro paragraph, because that part, task 2, is due Friday at 11:59 p.m. Okay? And that's it. You've got this. Super simple. Task 1, 7 resources, 7 justifications, DBQ. Task 2, responding to a DBQ with a thesis statement and an intro paragraph. Okay? Y'all are going to do great. You know, this lightning happening over here is just a sign. It's all the electrons in the sky saying, you got this, you're going to do great, and let's not overcomplicate it.